Hello, my sweet friends. Hello, this is Renee with Zesty Life Mentoring, and I am here to tell you about our spiritual gift sessions. I am so excited to tell you about this. Spiritual gift sessions is probably one of the most wonderful things that you can do for yourself. When you have a spiritual gift session, you're going to learn the gifts that Heavenly Father has blessed you with. Now, these aren't all the gifts. The ones that we start with are just the tip of the iceberg. So there's lots and lots more. But this is a way for you to get used to thinking about your spiritual gifts, to be able to access your spiritual gifts, to be able to claim your spiritual gifts, and to be able to really think about what it is that Heavenly Father has given you. So when you have a spiritual gift session with me, I am going to go through a specific list of gifts, and we're going to test to see which ones you possess. We're going to also find out how much you're using those gifts and at what level those gifts were given to you. So do you have that gift at 100% or do you have it for 50%? And where on the, scale between 1 and 100% are you using that gift? Sometimes we have a gift that we don't even know we have. Like we're not even consciously aware of it, but we're using it all the time. And that's kind of fun to find out. And there's other times when we have a gift, but we don't even know we have it, and we're not using it because we're not aware of it. So it's really fun to learn these things and to find out, like, where are you on the spectrum? Now we go through a gift of 10 gift families. And as we go through, each of these family gifts have several gifts within those families. So sometimes there's 5 parts of those families' gifts. Sometimes there's 6. And as we go through these gifts, you'll be able to find out what gifts you have, which ones are your strong ones, and which ones are kind of weak. And I will teach you how to build and strengthen those gifts that are weak. And even if you don't have one of the gifts, you can get them. You can ask your Heavenly Father for them. So if it's something you weren't like betrothed with before you came to this earth, you can ask. You can say, Heavenly Father, I really want that gift. And can I have it? And I would say 99.9% of the time he says yes. And then you can ask him, how can I get it? And I will explain all of this to you in your session. So you're going to get to know a lot about yourself. And you're going to get to know what you can use these gifts for. Like, why would Heavenly Father give me these gifts? You can ask that question. And there is so much that comes through these sessions. When I'm going through this with you, I use a technique called muscle testing to find out what your gifts are and the levels of your gifts. And I also use spiritual gifts that I've been given and gifts of intuition. I have a lot of gifts of intuition, and oftentimes I'm prompted with something will come to my mind that is just for you and that I'm supposed to tell you. And so each person's spiritual gift session is very specific for them, and it is very much personalized to you. And I never know what's going to happen in a spiritual gift session or an alignment session or generation session, which you can learn a little bit about below, because every person's session is so different. And it's beautiful and wonderful to learn about the clients that I have, that I work with. And I love learning about the people that you are. I have the most amazing people that I've been able to work with, and to see the power and the strength and the beauty of your gifts is incredible. And so I feel really honored to be able to be in your space with you and to be allowed to take part in this beautiful, sacred time of learning about your gifts. And once we learn about these spiritual gifts, then I will teach you where to go and how to access some of the other gifts. And on this page, there's a list of gifts that are listed in the scriptures. And you can always ask about those if you'd like to. I'd be happy to share those with you. You can also ask yourself or ask your Heavenly Father. And once you learn how, once you understand how this works, you can do it yourself. And you can ask and you can pray about it and you can get the answers. But sometimes people are afraid to do that, or sometimes they don't know how to do it. Sometimes they're a little unsure. And so I love being able to offer these spiritual gift sessions to you so that it can get you started. It's not the be-all, end-all. It's not done once you have this, but it's the beginning. Like I said, it's the tip of the iceberg, and it gives you a beautiful start to understanding more about the special gifts that Heavenly Father has given just to you and what He wants you to use those gifts for. And I promise you that as you see the gifts, that as you go through this session, you'll recognize where some of these take place in your life, and some of them you might not understand at all. You might go, wow, I didn't know I had that. Or you might say, I thought I had that when I was younger, but I don't think I have it now. And we'll explain why that is. And there's just so many things that you learn in this gift session. And as you go through and you learn about yourself and you learn about the spiritual gifts, you begin to feel so much more powerful. You begin to feel confident, and you begin to just kind of stand up a little bit taller and realize who you truly are. And that's what Heavenly Father wants us to do. We've been asked in the scriptures to find our spiritual gifts and to seek after spiritual gifts. Heavenly Father wants us to know what they are, and He wants us to ask for more. So not only does He want us to know the gifts He's already blessed us with, but He wants to give us more gifts. And He wants us to learn about those gifts. And so this is a powerful, beautiful way for you to learn about yourself and about how much Heavenly Father really trusts you, because He really does. He knows what a beautiful, incredible spirit daughter or son you are, and He wants you to know more. And this is His way of showing His love to you, one of His ways. And I love to be a part of it. So I hope that you'll take this opportunity to schedule a spiritual gift session for yourself. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. You can call me or text me anytime between the hours of 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. at 435-531-0366. And I would be happy to answer any questions that you have about the spiritual gift sessions. So I look forward to meeting you, my friend. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.